Okay, let's roll. How long have you been in quarantine?
A week now, so I'm at the halfway mark. I've got a week to go.
Tell me, what have you been doing?
I can't do much with my broken leg, so it's a lot of uni work at the moment. Yeah, that's all I can really do. I can't really exercise, unfortunately.
Tell me about your degree.
I'm doing business, so I'm studying a Bachelor of Business at Swinburne University, and if all goes well, I'll hopefully finish it at the end of this year. So it's exciting.
What's your dream job when you finish?
I definitely see myself working in the sport industry, like working for the IOC or the AOC might be my dream job at the moment. But I have to get out there and see what I like doing.
With quarantine, have you read some good books or listened to some great podcasts?
I haven't actually been reading a lot or listening to podcasts. I've been listening to the Howie Games. That's been really, really good. And I've mainly been watching a lot of films, like a lot of skiing films and a lot of women in sport films that I've found really inspiring to keep me going.
Are there skiing films? Is that Eddie the Eagle?
Not just Eddie the Eagle. No, films. There's some really good films filmed in Australia, in the backcountry, talking about climate change and skiing in the backcountry. There's one in particular by North Face, which is really, really insightful.
Tell me about, I can see your face grimacing already. Tell me what happened. You were preparing for the World Cup in Russia?
I went to Yaroslavl in Russia, which is about 4 hours east of Moscow, and I just competed that day in my first World Cup of the season, and I'd made it into finals, but unfortunately in the finals training, I had a crash, which resulted in me breaking my tibial plateau, so just below my knee. So that unfortunately means I'm out for the season and back in Australia.
So when you come out of quarantine, are you straight into surgery?
Yeah, I'm straight into surgery as soon as I get out of quarantine. And then I can start the road to recovery and get back stronger, get back to normal, and make it prepare for the 2022 Winter Games.
I think if you surveyed any aerial skier, they've probably broken numerous bones. Tell me more.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just part of the sport. Unfortunately, mine was just a small accident. I wasn't doing anything new. I wasn't doing a big skill of mine. I was doing one that I've done 100 times before, 1,000 times before, and unfortunately, my ski just got stuck in the snow in the wrong position, and that happens. That's just part of the game, like any skier.
Yeah. What's the time frame once you have the surgery?
We're looking at 3 to 4 months until I'm back to normal. And that just depends how the surgery goes and if there's anything else wrong with the knee too. But hopefully I'm back in June.
Some of the photos that you posted, you seem like you're in good spirits, but how are you feeling inside?
Yeah, it's been hard for sure. It's hard watching everybody else on the other side of the world compete, while you're stuck in quarantine and can't even get a surgery during quarantine. So it's very challenging, but it is what it is. I have to be here. I have to do this to get out on the other side better. So I just have to learn to accept that.
How do you reflect on your incredible season where you finished on the podium? Congratulations, and give us your thoughts, give us your analysis.
So I got 2 new triple twisting double flips on snow, which was really exciting for me, which means I'm stepping it up, and I was feeling really good overall. Unfortunately, I just didn't get out there to get the medals this year. Basically, in the first flip, I do a full twist, and in the second flip, I do a double twist, and then the other jump, I do it the other way around. So it's a new skill. It's definitely up there. It's with that skill, I have more of a chance of getting on the podium as long as I nail it and get through the rounds. So I'm really looking forward to doing more of those on snow next year in the lead up to the Winter Olympics.
And where are you ranked in the world at the moment?
After last season, I was ranked number 7 in the world. Unfortunately, I won't get a ranking this year because I didn't compete, because I won't be competing in the rest of the World Cups. So,
even though you couldn't compete, the Aussies have been doing so well, flying the green and gold colours.
My teammate Laura Peel, started the season at world number one, and she's kept it the entire way. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her continue this season, holding the Australian flag behind her, and hopefully she can finish the season ranked number one in the world again.
Must be hard from the hotel room, but have you got a shout out for anyone, your beautiful family on the Central Coast?
Yes. My family have been so supportive of me through this whole hotel quarantine, fractured leg. My boyfriend too, the OWIA, VIS, my coaches back in Switzerland. Everyone's been helping me and keeping me in good spirits. So thank you to all of them. Just a quick thank you to the Adonica Clark Foundation for helping me get to where I am today as well.
What was the most inspiring moment in your sport in the last 6 months?
Getting the new water ramp facility built up in Brisbane was really, really inspiring to see that came to life. It had been lobbying for 10 or so years, and now I'm in the generation that gets to use the water ramp. So that was really incredible, and just it made me want to push harder and work harder, because now I've got my own opportunity to train on home soil.
I know that you probably don't hero worship on the world stage, but have you got athletes that you really admire that you compete against at the moment?
I mean, my teammate Laura, I really admire her. She's an absolute gun, and she's in such a good position to get a podium at the Beijing Games. I love her. I really love looking at the men jump. They're incredible. They just go so big. They're so powerful. Noé Rott, he is a Swiss athlete that I actually get to train with, and he won the overall last year. So he's absolutely incredible. He's only 20 years old. And also looking at the Russians, just the whole Russian team, they're so consistent, and they just go big, and they just look amazing in the air.
Hey, thanks, Abbey. Enjoy the next week of quarantine, and look forward to seeing you back on the Central Coast.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back there. Hopefully not next week, going the week after, but we'll see.